What's going on, people? Today I want to talk about something that we've all been anticipating for a while now, and that's the Esports Boxing Club video game. And it's been taking a while, which I don't mind if they're going to get the best results by taking their time and making sure that they cover all bases, or at least as much of the major bases as possible. So when they put the game out, we're not frowning our faces at the screen, like, what am I playing? Oh, they should have did this, they should have did that. You're going to get that regardless. There's going to be people that's going to complain. There's always going to be somebody that's just not happy with the way things are going, with the finished product. But bigger than that is this. It's been 12 years since we've had a real boxing game. I don't really utilize things as just being filler until, if I don't like something, I will not waste my time playing it. I'm definitely not going to go out and spend money on something just to say, oh, let me see what it's like. Now, I like the variations. You take a game like Black and Bruised, for example, Ready to Rumble, the Rocky games, those games are not real deal boxing games. Those are just like fantasy fun games to play. No different from playing NBA Jam. It's not authentic football. It's not authentic basketball. These games that are just, coming out to like I said, just have fun. Arcade style, But I like that variation, and I like those games. Punch Out, Super Punch Out, Tyson's Punch Out, Ring King. All of these games were fun. They came out with, the technology at the time, with whatever came out in the mindset that the people had that created these games. Again, you're always going to have, like, it's easy for us to piggyback off of it and say, well, you know what, they should have did this and I would have did this. Well, if you were building a game from scratch, you wouldn't have made the game the way they did it. You would have had your own ideas. And you know what? People playing would have been saying the same things. They should have did this and they should have did that. We've had a lot of games. Some great, some good, some not so good, some decent. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now, I'm not starving, foaming at the mouth. I can't wait. When it comes, it comes. I do see things that I hope that they tweak. Like, one thing, the questions that we have is based on the unknown. Like, for example, the graphics look good, yeah. I've seen video footage of, like, Roy Jones, different fighters moving around the ring and showing footwork, and they were pointing these things out. You can actually see the footwork. They actually have their movements, Frazier with the lunge and left hook. But what I've yet to see is, in gameplay, these things take effect. So I don't know if I'm watching like cutscenes or like, game introductions, like when you see certain things. What I did notice is when I saw the actual fights, the punches look very stiff. They look forced. They just don't look good. And a lot of people have noticed that, and we're saying we hope that they clean that up and fix that, because that is not going to go well with the paying consumer, that we get this game and that it just has that really stiff, like, mobile boxing game type look when they're throwing their punches. They don't have any snap on it. It's like they're just throwing arm punches and it's not really nothing on it. I'm pretty sure these people look at feedback. They look at the responses that people give. I'm pretty sure that they're aware of these things, and they have people in there, working on a game and trying to make it better. So hopefully they change that. Because one thing is this, you can take all of these things that make a game good, all these elements, and like Boxer Road 2, for example, with the meals you can eat, diet, you can, you got to make weight, and there's a lot of things they put in the game that is solid. But at the same time, for me, on Boxer Road, it's like you can sway and you can block. Now, certain fighters, the bigger fighters are more of blockers. The slimmer fighters, they sway. And basically, you're swaying, swaying, swaying. It's like, where's the block? You know, catch and shoot. Where's the parrying shots? Where's the roll underneath, count over top, and like to where it's fluid. You know, whenever you land a big shot, it's like the guy gets knocked off balance. There's a lot into the game that I like, but there's a lot of things that's confusing about the game. Okay, that game was made, I think, 2006, and it's a 64-bit game. They did a good job with that game, but it's 2022. So you can take Fight Night Champions, you can take Don King's, you know, Pro Boxer, whatever. All these different games that you can look at and say, what can we take from these games and make this one the very best one? Like, we've just put everything into it. You know, and it's a lot of things. We're different people. We're going to have different opinions on what we think. But for me, too, I hope that they put a women's division on it. Not just a handful of fighters. Don't just give us 10 fighters, 3 from their different weight classes, and no. And, you know, also put people like Layla Ali on it, Mia St. John, you know, put people like that on it. Christy Martin, put these fighters on it. You know, Ann Wolf. You know, make it interesting. You know, there's a lot of things that they could do, but my whole thing is, you know, one touch I would like to see is you could take fighters and put them in different weight classes where you can notice the weight, whether they gain, you know, go up in weight or go down in weight. You know, and, you know, there's just a lot of things that I see that they could make better, that they could do, and we all see it. We just want a solid game, and esports boxing, I hope that is everything that we want it to be, y'all. Anyway, be safe, stay up, have fun, play games. Out.